welcome to Behind the Glass. Today, you may know by the title, I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but we're going to do a reaction video. Something that happened in Brooklyn, New York City. This guy, well, I guess I'll just let you guys watch it. What month are we in? Are we in August?
August.
This was up. Sorry, my weeks and my months, they go by quickly because I'm a busy man. This
It's Friday.
Yeah. This says it happened at 2:30 p.m. Wednesday, but it doesn't give me a freaking date. So the video was uploaded on July 16th, 2021. And I guess I'll just show this video for you guys and we'll go from there. Let me start recording this. So let's play it.
A 21-year-old was shot and killed in Brooklyn, and now police have a clear video of the shooter's face. This was in the middle of the day, 2:30 Wednesday afternoon, near Clarkson Avenue and East 53rd Street. The suspect is on a phone, standing on the sidewalk. The 21-year-old victim rides up on a Citi Bike and is shot multiple times in the body and left arm.
Bam.
See where is
pronounced dead at Kings County Hospital. If you have any information on this suspect, call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS.
Hey man, that was not
Johnston for CBSN, New York.
No, but I mean, he's not just hanging around.
He's dead now.
I mean, that's a big city.
That's
though.
not funny. I apologize.
I'm talking about the guy they're looking for.
Oh yeah, for sure. That guy. Yeah, do we need to rewatch that video?
A 21-year-old was shot.
I'm not gonna play it again.
Like, where's the video going to be when we're watching?
I'm gonna have that video. Hopefully, if everything pans out and they let me do it without like copyright issues, I'll have that video. It's just gonna be playing in a little box down at the bottom of the screen.
So should we be like looking like this, like we're watching it?
No, man. We already watched it on the camera. Now that's recording. So.
Oh yeah. Hey everybody.
Oh yeah. By the way, we're not professional at all.
I did that on purpose.
So, yeah, this happened in Brooklyn, New York. This dude, man, he rides up on a Citi Bike. I don't know. What's a Citi Bike?
Is it like one of those you can like rent or like borrow from the city, like pay money to use it?
I think so. Because the way it's spelled, CITI, Citi Bike. It's like one of those bikes you put your credit card in and you can ride it, I think. Don't quote me on that because I don't actually know what the hell I'm talking about. But he rolls up.
What's a big city?
Yeah. I mean, he rolls up. You guys saw the video.
Just a couple country blumpkins.
Dude. How dare you, sir? Country? These are ghetto.
No, I'll say we.
Oh.
What's a city?
What's a city? We live in the country.
New York City.
Man, you're crazy as hell.
Can
we talk about this?
Yeah.
Like,
all right. All right, let's go with the video.
No, where's my action? Where's my cut thing?
No, we're good.
All right. Anyway, what we were talking about earlier was we don't know if this is a shooting like over drugs or what this is. This guy, and what I hate, and I was explaining this to a friend of mine earlier today, what I hate is the fact that they blur out the video.
Well, that and you don't get enough information. Like, you don't know what's going on. Maybe that guy, I'm not saying like, sorry for the guy's family, but like, how do you know what happened between those two?
This guy's dead. So yes, definitely, you know.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But.
And the way.
Like, was he provoked to do it? That's what I'm just curious.
It didn't look like a provoked attack to me.
Well, you can't see what the guy's doing. He's pixelated.
Yeah, because they blurred it out, which is freaking stupid. You guys need to stop blurring this crap out. We're adults, okay? I've watched a guy get his head chopped off with a chainsaw before, and I'm fine. At least I think I am. But
I mean, we're all okay.
Yeah. Hey, what do you do in this situation?
Well, unless
you ride up,
you go and you get shot,
and then you die. Yeah, this
because you're caught off guard, right?
Is that my phone? Yeah, this is one of those situations where to the people who walk around conceal carrying, which I don't think you can do in New York City. I don't think you can conceal carry. I think that's one of the states where it's prohibited from carrying.
I don't know, because
I'm not sure.
Is it prohibited? Because I know, like, we were talking about this. I know this is kind of a subject, but with Chicago.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about with a guy at work about Chicago and like them not being able to own guns. I was like, no, that's not true. Like I looked it up and you can even conceal carry still in Chicago. You just have to like jump through more hoops than like per se where we are.
Yeah.
There's a lot more
But-
stuff to go through to make it happen.
Right. So what I'm asking is, because I've got a concealed Class A license, and I, shame on me, but I don't know if my license, because that's the one that I can carry in a lot more states with a Class A. So I don't know if New York because some states don't recognize even if you have a Class A. There's like two or three states.
Probably have their own thing. It's probably why.
Right. So I just don't know if New York's on there. But either way, like,
excuse me.
Yeah, you're excused. Either way, like in a situation like this, man, you just walk up to a guy and he pulls a gun and puts it directly in your face just like that. Time, you don't have time for a damn thing.
The only thing I think I would try to do is probably try to grab it.
Yeah, if that gun's right here, that should
my
be
instinct's
really
gonna be like to like get it away from me.
Yeah, which oddly enough, this guy, and I wish I could see the damn video, not pixelated like this, but I don't know what the guy did if he just, because you can't, they blurred out you'll see it in the video. If I'm able to upload that video we just watched, you'll see it. I can't see his hands, well, kind of, but they have their stupid little bar in the way. So I don't know. Did he just look at the gun and get shot? Like, I feel like you would think your instincts would be good enough to, yeah, if that gun's right here, one of your main things you're going to want to do is move that to the side, like get that gun
out of my face.
Yeah, so, probably.
I don't want your finger in my face. I sure as hell don't want your gun in my face.
Right. And more, yeah. And I know it's a lot. Yeah, exactly. I don't want people pointing in my face. And I know it's a lot to maybe think in a situation like this, like where you're going to be pushing that gun. But in an instance like this, you're not going to want to take that gun and push it to the side of your face. You're going to want to go straight up because you might push it and like your wife or your girlfriend or someone standing right next to you or anyone else, it's probably safer to go either up or down, and on concrete like that, I don't know, man. There's no really good, you don't want to be shooting straight up in a big city either, but you don't want to be shooting down. I would say just, if you can ever think that, that in depth in a situation like that, probably try to go up or down with it if you can instead of sideways because you're just going to aim the gun at someone else, basically.
Well, even like a martial arts class I took, they taught us like how to disarm somebody with a gun. Like, and you twist the gun actually because you twist towards their thumb because then it like gets them to lose. Like if you're quick enough, like they're not going to be able to shoot the gun.
Right.
Obviously, like not everybody reacts that fast. Some people are very slow, or some people just freeze.
It looks like that's what this guy did. He just froze and got shot and executed right there on the site. Now,
fight or flight, right?
Yeah, just
you're gonna do one or the other.
Right. Watching this video, I don't know what the guy on the Citi Bike did to deserve this, or if he did anything to deserve it. If this was just a random shooting, or if this guy just owed him money or something or whatever, like the fact that this kid stood in front of a camera, first of all, like this shows you the level of intelligence that you're dealing with people that do stuff like this too. The fact that he stood, because I was watching these videos and I got into some other like shooting videos, and some people with half a brain, and I'm not saying this is the right thing to do whatsoever, but they at least wear a mask, So the stupidity, this guy
must not have been expecting to shoot him.
That's I don't know, man.
That almost makes like if he's not wearing a mask, is it premeditated then?
Maybe. I mean, maybe not.
He doesn't care, I guess.
Yeah, maybe it was one of those gang initiation things and he just wanted to shoot somebody, but just the level of freaking anger I get from watching that video and watching him stick that gun in somebody's face and just pull the trigger and run off like he did, like, you're a super coward, bro, to do some crap like that.
Yeah, but like we said, he did block the other guy. Did the other guy pull a gun first?
The guy on the Citi Bike? No, they would have said that because they're the ones that pixelated him, so we can't see. And you can kind of see his hands down here. He's holding on to the bike, you know.
Yeah,
he's not riding around with a gun. There was nothing in the story about two guys with two guns.
But that's what I'm saying. They should give some information on the other guy. That might help find the other guy too.
Well, we would probably have to dig deeper. I'm sure there's a more in-depth story, but this is just the one that we're watching and bringing to you guys. But it's just something that you always have to, it's just a sad reality of something that you always have to be aware of, especially when, I mean, I'm sure stuff like this happens in smaller towns, but in big cities, yeah, I see the BTG gear.
No, the guy behind him, do you see what he did? Like when he was, the guy like he kind of pushed him away and like ran inside.
Yeah. He just, he put his arm up. He got scared and ran inside. Yeah.
But he kind of shoved him off too, like bumped him off. Little bump step.
Yeah, it's a freaking disaster, dude.
It's weird, cool, because he's like on the phone right before, like, "Hey, mom."
It's like, "Hey, mom, what's up?" Yeah, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna record this again for you guys and see. Let's see if I can get that to record again. I'm not going to have audio on this, but yeah, you can just see him. He puts it straight in his face, shoots him. This other dude, let's rewind that. Let's go back.
He does get his hands up. He tries to grab at it.
On that Citi Bike. Yeah, he gets a hand and then just falls. The other, it happens so
He had time
fast,
though, because it like, he had time though. Did you see that second where he like got stuck in his little fanny pack and he like couldn't get it out? That was his make or break moment to like survive. Because watch, he like stutters getting it out. Like there's like that second to half. See, it gets stuck.
Yeah, it got stuck.
He had to have known he's like pulling something out then.
Yeah,
That's when he should have been like, ugh. Then he couldn't have got it. Maybe he shot himself then, you know?
Jesus, dude.
I don't know. Just say, like, what would you do? Like, what would you do? You asked me what I would do. What would you do?
In that situation, I would have definitely, I mean, you can't say what you would have done, but I would like to think that I would have tried to grab that dude's gun, which is what this dude, it looks like, if you watch the video, it looks like he tried.
Just wasn't fast enough.
Even then, man, if I'm that close to somebody and I see him fumbling like this, like, oh, God, you want to say what you think you would do, but you really just don't know. I'm sure if this guy,
he had 1 second, like your brain had to click instantly. Otherwise, you're done.
I'm sure if that guy was still alive, he would be like, you know, he would probably say, yeah, I'd grab the gun too, you know, and all this, but it didn't work out for him that way. So that's just, what a shame, you know, and what a coward, you know, to just run up on somebody and shoot him in their face like that. And
man, what happened to just beating people up?
No, man, I would beat someone up. You would beat someone up. Like, we wouldn't run up and shoot someone in the face, but that's just a cowardice. That's the kind of people that you deal with. Someone who can't actually do anything legitimately. They go to the superpower of the gun. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, if this gun had been laying on the sidewalk, it would have never stood up and shot this guy riding this Citi Bike.
Is it still recording?
No, it's not. Oh. This is just different. So to think that we're gonna champion for strict gun laws and stuff after shootings like this, the people are holding the guns. The guns are not holding themselves. I understand you want to get rid of guns.
Well, that's not going to stop people from using other weapons, even if guns aren't available.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to be. I'm pretty sure in New York City, you're not supposed to be carrying a weapon, even if you have a license. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on it. Look it up, or I'll look it up and give those facts in the comments. But my point to that is, if you use strict gun laws to try to prevent stuff like this, criminals, I mean, how many times do we have to say it? Criminals are always going to get the gun. You know, if you want a gun, they're going to get the gun. And you're just going to have more people walking around that are good who don't have weapons to protect themselves with. Like I said, this scenario happened so damn fast. I don't know. If I had my gun on me, how the hell do you get that thing out? Unless you're just literally watching this dude from the second you walk up, you see him going for it and you can draw down on him quicker. I don't know. Other than that, you're yeah. And that's going to take like a professional, you know, just a hobbyist who carries his gun around on weekends. you're probably not going to get your gun out. Okay. It's like in football when you juke somebody, like the guy who's going to juke, he always is just a split second ahead of the dude because he knows what he's about to make that move. The other guy's got to chase him, right? But what do you think? You think you would have got shot and died in that situation? I mean, what else? It's crazy. You think you could grab the gun, right?
The guy just rode his bike. He wanted to pick up some milk.
Just wanted some milk and some drugs, man. The dealer shot him. R.I.P. to that dude, and my condolences to his family. Like I said, we don't know the whole story, but that was pretty pathetic to watch some kid just shoot a dude. Hopefully they caught him, and hopefully he'll spend a lot of his time now in prison. Right?
Yeah, I mean, probably not.
That's the other thing. Yeah, probably not. In New
Probably
York City.
out. I know that's the whole thing in Chicago too, and they were getting pretty angry with like the mayor and stuff there because they're letting a lot of people out that should still be in prison. Or
yeah, and people were
there's no way to like track them or anything. They're just out.
Yeah, dude. People are going like with all the defund the police crap going on right now. Police departments are shutting down like their rape divisions. They're shutting down their child kidnapping divisions to conserve money because they're losing money. Like governors or whatever else, like they're not funding these police properly. These cops are getting in trouble for every stupid little thing that they do. I heard a story about a police.
That's definitely too bad for the cops that are actually like good cops,
Yeah, which is probably the majority of them.
People trying to make a better place, and now you're gonna ruin that.
Yeah. I heard a story about one of the peaceful protests that were going on a while ago, and the cops were sent out to stop this peaceful protest, this quote unquote peaceful protest. Protest obviously got violent. They said one of the guys he threw something at a police officer, or he hit one of the police officers with a bat or something, and like really messed up that cop's leg. And then the cop, I think, pepper sprayed him, right? And then the cop got fired and like let go for pepper spraying that person at the riot that he was sent out to control. And all he did was pepper spray this individual. So that's the kind of stuff that we're dealing with now. Right? Like the sheer stupidity of that. And people like this, this guy gets to shoot someone in the face with no mask on in front of the cameras. He gets a 30-second clip online that, some people see, some people don't, but it doesn't make headlines. Like another guy's dead. This one gets swept under the rug and we just continue on with our lives, right? Who knows if this guy got caught or not? I would hope so. What a stupid... To not catch him with his face full out like that, like you're messing. Yeah, we have real problems.
Well, he's going to parts of cities, places, probably police and people don't want to go.
Which is sad that police don't want to go to certain neighborhoods. Isn't that crazy? Cops are like, no, I'm not driving through there. You're like, what? Are you kidding me? Yeah. I don't know if we covered this accurately enough or if like our commentary was good, but yeah, that's what I am always wary of. When I'm out in public, I'm always watching people, and I try not to get close to random strangers like that if I can avoid it. I try not to walk up on strangers that, like this guy, the way he was standing, he didn't even look necessarily all that menacing. Having his hand hidden under his arm like that, he was on the phone, so he looked like he was in a conversation, so he played that one off really, really well, and he would have tricked a lot of people, wouldn't have thought too much. I mean, a character like that, I still try to walk, give myself some distance from people like that, but even then...
It just looks like he's on his phone.
He just looks like he's on his damn phone, yeah. But even then, in a situation like that, you almost do want to be really close to that character because that might be your best, especially if you're not carrying a weapon. It might be your best
Closer
bet
is better,
to be real close to him when he pulls that gun out, yeah, because you can grab it. So there's a lot of tactics. You just have to learn how to read situations, and that's where a lot of your intuition comes in at. I think men I always say this to my sisters. I think men have way better intuition about when it comes to other men than women do. Women just like, I'll be with my sisters or like hanging out with whoever, and they'll just walk, you know, like it's lollipop land. And I'm like looking at these dudes all around us, like I'm keeping my eye on him and him and him.
Well, that's because it's your sister.
Well, yeah, exactly. But it's like women say we have women's intuition about certain things. Well, trust me, guys have there's a guy's intuition. There's a man intuition about things. And a lot of guys, my spidey senses go off when I get around certain individuals, and it's probably for a reason. I've never had someone.
I don't trust nobody.
Yeah, I really don't trust any damn body. You know, unless it's being skis out in public, you know, like other than that, like, yeah, I'm watching you. So it's always just, I don't know, mind your surroundings and be prepared. Like that's why I think they should have showed his face. Like they should stop covering all this stuff up. Like stop sugarcoating reality for the adults. Like there should be an adult setting to this where you have to be a certain age to watch it or whatever, but you should stop sugarcoating like these tragedies of life. Because now this guy, he's just a pixelated blur that we don't get to see like the reality of the brutality of what's going on in this situation. Like it's like, oh,
he shot a pixelated person.
Yeah, he shot a blur. Wasn't that was a you watched Black Mirror? There was a Black Mirror episode where the little girl, her mom could pixelate her image to keep her from seeing like violence or blood or anything like that. Whenever stuff like that would come up.
You did watch that one?
Yeah, it would get all blurry and she wouldn't see it.
Yeah, and they make it so other people can't see them either.
Right.
Or like muffles them out.
Yeah, like dogs barking, we're quiet. Like, yeah, stop trying to get rid of reality like that. Okay, we're grown adults. We need to see stuff like this so we can have a healthy fear of situations like this. Like, you need to be careful when you're walking around random strangers. Like, you need to understand the consequences of not paying attention to what's going on around you and to what other people are doing around you. So maybe to see a video like this and see someone get shot in the face and see the blood on the ground, maybe now you'll think twice when you walk around and you start watching people a little more carefully. Like, okay, now I don't want to be that guy laying on the ground. Instead, we get this pixelated blur where I'm like, he shot a pixelated blur on the screen. Like, something's lost there, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Anything else?
Dude, no.
Shout out to the guy's family if you had one. We're gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
We'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace.